Well, first of all, like Abel said, this is not financial advice. This is just like me speaking with you guys and just like chatting for fun. I actually think it's gonna go much higher than that. Actually, if you guys heard, they just got funded by Andreessen Horowitz. And if you guys follow a little bit, who's Andreessen Horowitz, they back up companies that they feel will either hit $100 billion in valuation or go public. And right now, like at Helium being priced at like $1.5 billion, you can see that if they value that Helium will hit 100 billion, then there's at least like 65x return on the current price of helium right now. And these guys have been right a lot of times. So these guys, Andreessen Horowitz, who just backed helium, and that's why we're so excited by that news. But these guys who just backed helium also backed Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the big tech companies. They were part of them. So these guys have a portfolio that is massive, massive. They backed up the big tech companies, and they're right a lot of the time. And right now, with Helium getting so much momentum, we feel that it's actually possible that they're right about Helium, and it's possible that it actually hits 100 billion. And if it does, then you take the current price of Helium, which is about $25, and you multiply this by 60, and you probably get the upside of what helium could be, and that's obviously the upside. So if it doesn't land on the upside, it's probably going to land somewhere over $50. That's for sure, if they continue on with their growth. um, yeah, the other thing that's super exciting is just the fact that they're now going after. They started off as going after a smaller market, which was LoRa, but now they're going after the big market, which is real internet, 5G internet. And that market, if you just want to understand the size that Helium could get at, you just take the market cap of Verizon, AT&T, all those telecommunication companies across the globe, and you put all those amounts of market cap, how much they're all worth together, and that's how much Helium could potentially be worth one day as a total upside. So quickly, I do feel it could go over $50 for sure. Yeah. Um, by the end of
Excellent
the
point.
year, that my call, yeah, my call is like by the end of the year, probably like around the 50-ish mark.
Perfect. Thank you, Emil. Those are excellent points. And yeah,
What about you? What do you think about?
well, I think I share a. I'm a little bit optimistic about where HNT is going. Ghislain also he's always whispering in my ears about IoT devices and the utility of helium. So I'm pretty bullish about it. $100 is for me. That's the mark. And Ghislain, if you want to elaborate more about the utility, to answer your question, Emil, yeah, I think it's going to 100. Ghislain, can you tell us a little bit more about IoT devices and the ecosystem of helium?
Of course. So as we all know, one of the recent trend is IoT, so Internet of Things. So right now, let's say we take the scooter Lime. So if a company like that wants to put Lime scooters a bit everywhere, the only networks that are available are going to be either Rogers, Bell, AT&T, all those big companies. So for each of those devices, they have to create a contract with them. So for all the countries, they want to put this device, which is a little bit stupid from my point of view, but this is the current state. Now with the Helium network, you're able to, wherever you are, any manufacturer is able to produce those devices, sync them on the Helium blockchain, and after that, just release them pretty much anywhere they want in the world, as long as there is coverage. So just knowing that they are the only ones who are currently doing this type of integration. And just because of that, any manufacturers or new companies are going to be able to scale really, really fast on top of the Helium network, not on top of Bell or Rogers or any other telecom companies. So because of that, for me, the blockchain, the Helium blockchain is definitely something I want to build on top of. I want to start using those devices, and I really believe that the IoT world will make our lives a lot more easier, and it's going to be everywhere in houses, in cars, in cities, farming areas, really in any industry it's going to be present. So therefore, the more the network is being used, the more likely the price of the token is going to go up. So that's my point of view.
And do you think it's going to go to $50 or up?
I like to think that it's going to disrupt the market. And I'm a strong believer that new technologies are really useful to bring our society forward. And this is a disruptive one. Therefore, I think it's going to go higher than $50.
Sick.
He's basically saying it's going to go to 1,000.
It can, but now it depends on the time frame that you're looking at. Right now, I think everybody is looking at the mid-short term. So therefore, it's going to be maybe like within 6 months that I can see happening. But I think the people behind Helium are smart. You could see with the halving what it did to the price. It doubled up the pricing within 1 or 2 weeks. So their goal is to increase the price of the token as much as possible because their value is based on that. So I'm pretty sure they are going to do a good job related to making sure the price is going to go as high as possible.
Thanks, Ghislain. Thank you for those gems. Guys, we are at 92 viewers, 8 more. Please reshare that link. We get to 100. We are dropping a $200 coupon code, and we'll give you that coupon code as soon as we hit that 100. So keep sharing, and yeah, we look forward to that. So George, lastly, do you want to tell us a little bit your thoughts on what do you think HNT is going, and do you think it's going to reach $50?
I do think it will reach easily $50. I'm extremely bullish on it, and same goes for the whole team. Actually, we didn't get the chance to tell our viewers a little bit of our backgrounds, but myself, I was deeply involved into retail e-commerce business, and the rest of the team were already involved in other businesses. And this whole Helium thing, when we first jumped on it, we just started it as a side thing, a friendly thing, where we just wanted to benefit of the beautiful network that Helium was building. But it was mostly a side thing more than anything else. And eventually, we saw the full potential of it, of the whole network. Actually, when we started looking into the Helium network, it was valued at more or less $4, between $4 to $8. And as you can see today, we're valued at almost 25, and that's a few months later. So we saw the full potential on the network, on the whole idea, on the whole decentralized network. So we went all in on it, and we actually, all 4 of us, paused our day jobs to put our whole focus on the Helium network, because it's amazing what they're bringing out there, and there's a lot of potential for everyone. It's never too late to jump on it. Actually, as of today, it's not the first cryptocurrency that I've been mining. There's other lots of profitable cryptocurrencies that you can mine out there, such as Ethereum, but no cryptocurrency will be as profitable in such a short period of time, same as like Helium does. So we saw the full potential in return on our initial investment. So we all paused our day-to-day jobs to put our whole focus on the Helium network. And I'm more than just bullish on it. I personally predict that it will reach between $50 to $100 by the end of this year. And it has the potential and the capabilities to reach all the way up to $1,000. But again, there's a time frame to respect. But the team behind this network is a very strong team. It's a team that I do believe in. And it's rare that you see cryptocurrencies nowadays that has an actual structure and an actually utility on our day-to-day world. So I'm a strong believer and fully bullish on the Helium network.
Thanks, George, for sharing those thoughts. I think, yeah, we all agree to that. And we'd love to hear from everyone, actually. What do you guys